Olá pessoal, é com imensa alegria que o Gospel Channel entrevista hoje Jenkins, ele que é criador e diretor da série The Chosen. Nós vamos bater um bate-papo super especial, mas antes eu gostaria de falar sobre a série que é um sucesso mundial aqui para todos vocês. Vamos a alguns fatos bem interessantes. Os episódios da série The Chosen têm mais de 600 milhões de visualizações em 175 países. As 3 primeiras temporadas serão em breve dubladas em 50 idiomas, com planos de legenda em mais de 600. O que começou com um pequeno projeto, através de um financiamento coletivo, transformou-se em um fenômeno global. É a primeira série com várias temporadas desse tipo, um drama histórico inovador sobre a vida de Jesus. Visto em mais de 190 países e em todos os 7 continentes. The Chosen tem mais de 10 milhões de seguidores nas redes sociais e é uma produção independente escrita, dirigida e produzida por Jenkins e distribuída globalmente pela Lionsgate. Dallas, um prazer imenso te receber. Seja muito bem-vindo ao Brasil.
Obrigado. Yes? Perfect. Yes.
Dallas, eu gostaria de iniciar a nossa entrevista perguntando o que o motivou a criar, a dirigir a série The Chosen.
Yes, so I have seen many Jesus movies and miniseries, and they always go from Bible verse to Bible verse, miracle to miracle, and it's hard to connect with Jesus and the disciples, his followers. And they don't always feel like human beings. They feel very stiff and formal, and Jesus is sometimes boring and distant, and he feels like a stained glass window or a statue. And so I was very passionate to make a show about Jesus, like a multi-season show, where you can take your time to develop the characters, and you can also bring about their humanity, so that you as the viewer can connect with not only Jesus, but his followers.
Excelente. E como que surgiu a sua relação com Jonathan Hume? Ele que interpreta Jesus em The Chosen.
So 8 years ago, I did a short film for my church about the crucifixion through the perspective of the 2 thieves on the cross. And I was casting the 2 thieves on the cross because they were the main characters of the short film. And but I didn't have anyone to play Jesus. It was a small part at the end. And Jonathan Rumi auditioned for one of the thieves. And I said, he's very good, but I don't have a good Jesus, so I'm going to have him audition for Jesus. And 10 seconds into his audition, I thought, oh my goodness, he's amazing. And when we filmed the short film, I thought, this is one of the best portrayals of Jesus I've ever seen. He has the humanity, and he has the meaning of what Jesus is saying, and it just felt so real. So we did multiple short films for my church over the next several years, always exploring not only the miracles of Jesus, but the humanity. So when we had the opportunity to do this show, he was the first person that I cast.
Uau, incrível. Então são 8 anos de parceria que com certeza vai prolongar por vários anos daqui para frente. Fico muito feliz. O público brasileiro está com uma expectativa enorme para conferir agora, dia 31 de agosto, os episódios 1 e 2 da terceira temporada, traduzido na língua portuguesa, nos cinemas da Rede Cinemark. E eu quero saber de você. Você esperava que o público brasileiro fosse abraçar a série The Chosen? Porque The Chosen no Brasil está atrás apenas dos Estados Unidos. Então é um grande sucesso mundial e principalmente aqui no Brasil. Você esperava que os brasileiros fossem abraçar positivamente a série?
I did not know who would love the show. I didn't know who would love the show around the world. But very early on, when the show first came, we saw that it was starting to grow in the United States and in Brazil. I was seeing on our social media comments, obrigado, obrigado. And I thought, oh, Brazil. And it was very clear that on social media, Brazilians were starting their own channels, and we were hearing all these wonderful comments. So it was very clear quickly that Brazil was very supportive.
Bom, para a gente poder finalizar nossa entrevista, eu gostaria de falar sobre a 4ª temporada, que será lançado em janeiro de 2024. E o que o público pode esperar dessa 4ª temporada?
So in the fourth season, there are some big miracles and big Bible stories, but season 3, the theme was, "Come to me, you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And the disciples and the followers of Jesus were sad and confused and tired, but Jesus gave rest. In season 4, Jesus is sad and tired many times because we are getting closer and closer to the crucifixion. And he is sad because his followers do not understand his mission. He is sad because the religious leaders do not know they have the Messiah. He is sad because Jerusalem is the city of the Jews and they do not understand who he is. And so season 4, yes, has a lot of joy, but there's also Jesus as a human being who is sad.
Incrível. Muito obrigado, Dallas, por ter concedido a entrevista para o Gospel Channel. Saiba que as portas estão abertas e continue acompanhando nas redes sociais, deixe esse sucesso mundial. Deus abençoe.